Bitcoin. Everyone's heard of it, but what is it? Imagine if you had money, but instead of it being printed on paper or controlled by a bank, it's digital. No bank, no middleman, just you and the internet. That's Bitcoin. Bitcoin works on a technology called blockchain. Visualize an endless chain of blocks, each holding transaction data. Once a block is added, it can't be changed. That's why everyone calls Bitcoin secure. It's like a digital ledger that's impossible to fudge. Now here's the kicker. There's no central authority. Banks oversee traditional money, but Bitcoin is decentralized. It's run by a network of computers around the world. No CEO of Bitcoin, just the people using it. Ever wonder how new Bitcoin comes into existence? It's mined. Not with shovels, computers solve complex math problems. Every time one is solved, a new Bitcoin is added to circulation. Sounds cool, right? But mining also devours electricity. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. That's it. It's written into the code. Compare that to the dollar, where more can be printed anytime. This scarcity is a big reason why Bitcoin is referred to as digital gold. People use Bitcoin for all kinds of things, buying stuff online, investing, even as a hedge against inflation. But it's not without hiccups. Transactions can be slow and fees high, especially when the network is busy. Annoying, right? The price of Bitcoin? Wild. One day it's worth $60,000, and the next it crashes to $30,000. Some see it as a money-making opportunity, while others are terrified of the unpredictability. High risk, high reward. You decide. You've probably heard people say Bitcoin isn't real. True, you can't hold it, but when was the last time you physically touched the money in your Venmo or PayPal account? Same concept. It's not tangible, but it is real. Why do people love Bitcoin? No government control. Your Bitcoin is just yours. But lose your private key and it's game over. No password resets here. That's the cold hard reality many have learned the hard way. Bitcoin isn't perfect. Its energy use is a massive problem. Some studies claim its carbon footprint rivals entire small countries. Developers are now racing to make it more sustainable. But for now, critics call it an environmental disaster. If you're curious about investing in Bitcoin, don't go all in. Treat it like any risky asset. Only invest what you can afford to lose. A good rule of thumb, if losing it would keep you up at night, don't do it. Will Bitcoin change the world? Maybe. It's already forced people to rethink money and what gives it value. Whether it becomes mainstream or fizzles out, it's shifted the conversation, and that's a pretty big deal.